Hey guys, it's your girl Deanne, and as you can see by the title of my video, I love black men, but do black men love black women? Now, like most of you guys, I use social media. I have a Facebook account, Twitter, and also a YouTube channel. And one thing I see a lot on these platforms are some black men that bash black women. Now, let me be very clear. I do not care about you dating outside of your race to those black men. Why? Because we live in a country where you can love who you want to love, be who you want to be. And also God gives us the freedom of choice. But one thing I do not like is you bashing black women to justify for why you date outside of your race. And that's what I wish would stop. So this video does not apply to all black men, but just to the ones who bash black women. Now, I do hear a lot of these black men say, all black women are loud and ghetto. Well, let me be very clear. Being loud and ghetto applies to all races of women, not just to black women. All black women wear weaves and wigs. All races of women wear wigs or weaves, extensions, or whatever. It's not just black women. That is the reason why they make these hair products to accommodate all races of women. Now, some of you guys would justify, well, other races of women don't need to wear weave. Well, not all black women need to wear weave. It is a choice. Now, I can't speak for all black women. I can tell you about myself. Me wearing wigs or weaves allows my natural hair to grow. I have not had a perm in my hair for almost 3 years, and as a result of that, my natural hair is growing. And also, me wearing wigs, weaves, or whatever I wear in my hair is also a protective style. By me doing this, it allows my hair to grow, and also for me, it prevents me from putting heat or chemicals back in my hair. So instead of me going to dye my hair, I can just go get a wig of the color I like. If I want curly, straight, short, it allows me to be very creative in the styles that I choose. And that is the reason why I do these things. But my natural hair is long. But just because I don't show you guys doesn't mean that I'm insecure or that I'm bald-headed. I mean, it's just like this. When I see men who wear hats, do I assume they are wearing a hat because they're bald-headed, that they have a receding hairline or bald spots? No, I cannot assume that. Maybe that man loves that hat. He might like the logo, he might like the color or the team. But whatever his choice is, it is his right. And that's the same thing with black women. Not all black women wear wigs or weaves because they need to. But how do you know someone is not suffering from alopecia? How do you know someone is going through chemotherapy and their hair is gone? You don't know the reason why, so stop assuming. Because there are a lot of black women with a head full of beautiful hair. But just because they don't show it to you or the world, stop assuming that they don't have hair. Now, when it comes to the makeup, it's the same process. When they advertise makeup, they advertise to all shades of women. It does not limit just to black women. Makeup is worn by all races. And just because you see a black woman who wears makeup does not mean that she is insecure. Again, I can only tell you why I wear makeup. I do not have even skin tone, and I have blackheads. Me wearing makeup allows me to have a smooth canvas on my skin. But that's what I choose to showcase to the world. Doesn't mean that I'm ashamed of it, but I have the right on how I present myself. And I want to be the best me, and I just love wearing makeup. Makeup allows me to have a different look. I can play with eyeshadow colors, lipstick. I can do different things with makeup, and I love it. but it doesn't mean anything else other than that. And that's what I want you guys to understand. These stereotypes that you apply to us can be applied to all races of women. And to me, a stereotype is like that tag I find on spandex that says one size fits most. It doesn't say all, because realistically, not all people can fit the same size. And that's what a stereotype is. Yes, some black women it applies to, but not all of us. So don't put all of us in a group or a category. And another thing I find so funny about some of these black men who bash black women is that you guys are hypocrites. You will talk bad about us for doing these things, but turn around and date a woman who is not black that does the same things that you criticize black women for. But you will make an excuse and say, oh, she's not black. Well, what if I said, I don't date black women or black men because they all have criminal records, but then turn around and date a man who is not black that has a criminal record, but make an excuse and say, well, he's not black. That would make me a hypocrite. And that's what I see some of you guys doing. You're either for something or against it. It's either right or wrong, black or white. There is no gray area. And that's what we need to stop doing. You see, to you black men, us black women, we identify with your struggles. It's hard enough being black in America, but the last thing we need is our own brothers bashing us. Like, it's self-hate. And do you realize every time you bash a black woman, you're bashing your mother, your sister, your daughter, your grandmother, your auntie, your cousins? Like, you're essentially talking about your own self. And there's a huge difference between having a preference and being ignorant. And you don't have to justify for dating out of your race to bash us. It's okay. We don't care if you date out your race. That's your right. That is your prerogative. But just stop bashing us thinking it's okay, because we already, get talked about by other races. The last thing we need is for someone in our own community to down us. We need to be uplifting one another and trying to bring each other together, not further apart. And that's why I'm making this video. So again, I love black men, but do black men love black women? So let's have a healthy discussion and let's talk about the topic of my video. And please, let's all be adults, guys. You don't have to agree with the things that I say, but understand that we are all adults, and at the end of the day, I will black people because I have that right. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and until the next video, have a wonderful night, be safe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.